G'day people, how you going today? Finally getting back into this converter. I've had a belly button hernia, so I have to take it easy for a few weeks. But we're getting back into it. Right, so everything's pretty lined up, everything sounds good in there. I still have to do that, but give you a quick look, see? Okay, baby. Did it easier than that. Cool. Alright, so we've given a fraction more in there. We've kicked it back as well. So there's a lot of push as the fluid comes through here. The slight forwards. The slight forwards is going this way, so I can see, yep. Slight forwards is going, when it hits this side, it actually slows. But because the fluid's doing its own thing inside this thing, the fluid's actually got a rush. It's got a rip going. The fluid's going like this in between the impeller and the turbine. There's this ripping mode which is pushing the impeller forwards. So, yep. A bit deeper. Huge turn on here. High speed. As I've said before, it's like a jet engine turned on to take off for afterburner. It's a full custom stator, this one. I started with the original, carved it all out. All these blades are stainless steel. I made a cage within a cage. It's all welded together, and then finished with like a JB Weld high temperature epoxy. Could use other ones. Interesting little effect going on here. I'll just set it this way. I don't know if you can see in there. Just let me. Here we can just actually see how it's huge. Right, it's absolutely huge. We're reducing the restriction on the stator. Still giving it direction, but it's like max flow. So we're, rather than restricting, we're letting it flow through the stator as fast as it possibly can, with as much volume as you can. Now you can just see, can you just see, I'll show you. See how it's got this little bit under here? As the fluid comes around here, it actually turns on there, and because there's a drop off, there's a slight rotational spin on there as well as the fluid's turning around that corner. Yep, I've tested that one before. The stator, it's nearish 45, a bit less, but I have tested before. It's reasonably low stall, which I want. Because of this outside effect out here, I just want it to pull from a low rev easily, which it will do, and return as big a force as it possibly can. Yeah, should be a good one. This thing, this is like, see how we've cut out every second blade. All right, this I can stick nearly 3 fingers into here. All right. So I don't know, you've been down the beach before, big wave comes along, washes you away. Well, this thing is processing so much fluid that the force of the fluid being jammed into here is a huge force in itself. So it ups the power because it's processing a higher force. And then as you can see down in there, it's like a jet engine in itself, whereas this is like a compression stage. So the fluid is jamming in here, and then it's compressing internally over the center turbine, which we'll call this the center turbine in here, because it's being pulled right down to this small diameter to optimize rotation, because the smaller the diameter, the quicker the rotation. So I've got this effect out here of it pushing the impeller forwards. There's a massive step through here where it just pushes through there, compression, take off. All right. So we're showing you what's going on. This is obviously just one design because there's freaking so many possibilities of design. It's not funny, but yeah, no, this is a good one. It is a good one. All right. Looking forward to it. As always. You can sort of see down in here we've put some tacks around, remachined it to the right size. So this is just a freaking like a perfect fit. So that's a perfect fit. Now the next step I'm going to do, which I suppose I could do it all around as well. Why not? Let you enjoy, see what's going on. Alright, so the next step we're going to do is we want to test. I want to see how much like end float internally we've got. So I'm just going to put this back in for a sec, just to keep everything nice and beautifully true. Just while I grab it like this, that's tacked on good. I'm going to grab it like this. I'm going to turn it upside down. Sit down here. So that's all perfectly centered. And then I'm going to pull this core out again. Put that over here. Grab my ruler. Now, get down in here while it's straddling. I know you can't see what's going on here, but I can't help that. I have to take out a little bit more. I've got a mil too much inflow at the moment. Let's check on this. So make sure it's down, that's tight. I know you don't want to see any of this sort of stuff, but there's so much. Oh, fuck! There's so much what goes on that you don't actually see because it's a lot of digging around. Right, so we stick this up in here. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're measuring. At the moment, it's about 2 mil and I only want 1. So I have to take a little bit more off. Alright, leave you with it.